Hello everyone, my name is Daria, welcome back to my channel. And here we are, Season 2, Episode 2, entitled Off to the Races. I'm pretty sure that this is the shortest episode in the entire season. A lot of the episodes are pushing even over 1 hour, which is very exciting. And in this episode, I believe we are going full throttle into the enemies portion of the Kate and Anthony Enemies to Lovers arc. I love a bit of bickering, I love a bit of banter. I cannot wait to see Kate Sharma flay this man alive.
Any suitor wishing to gain an audience with Miss Edwina Sharma must first tame the rather prickly spinster of a beast, otherwise known as...
Excuse me? There will be no Kate slander. I will not tolerate it.
Miss Edwina Sharma, not the sister. Miss Edwina will suffice.
I see.
Well, isn't that romantic? Anthony, what a way with words you have, sir. A Shakespeare in the making.
Lord Bridgerton is quite adept at conveying false first impressions.
What did you hear?
He stated rather clearly.
She is... Ooh, she has been bamboozled by him. She really did like him. Jesus Christ!
I say we heed the young lady and wait with the grace our hostess affords us.
Thank you.
This man is just laying it on so thick.
But she may be free.
Ah.
After December. Unless, of course, she was on her honeymoon by then. Did I say something funny?
No intruding, Bridgerton.
What did that man say it like that? Bridgerton. Every time she talks and shoots him down, he just has this look of utter shock and also a slight twinge of awe, and I'm loving it. Get wrecked. Yes!
Someone more like Colin.
Ah, yay!
See, things have not changed.
Ooh. I see that look. That's not, you know, just a friendship look, Mr. Colin Bridgerton.
With many riches indeed, we must endure a few dubious style choices in return, along with some rather questionable matters.
Miss, I know you are not talking about dubious style choices. Your house is what nightmares are made of. Like, when I imagine all the horrors of the world and where they take place, I imagine that house.
Every weapon here has a splendid history and is worthy of interest, Penelope. I shall have to fill you in on all of my adventures one day.
I don't like him.
Now, ladies, run along and get dressed.
I mean, I don't like Portia, but I also don't like him.
I'm afraid my sister already has an escort for today, Mr. Dorset.
I was hoping to speak with you.
Okay! Kate's getting a suitor. This is what I like to see. Like, I don't understand how people can look at her face and not be interested. Like, it makes no sense to me. If it were me, I would be first on her calling card. First on her dance card. Oh, God. I mean, I love it. But, okay.
Miss Sharma, Miss Edwina.
I can't stand this man. And neither can she.
But I promised my family I'd join them for breakfast. We're exceptionally close. Break our fast together quite regularly.
Not him using his family to get into her good graces. I can't stand this man. How many times are you gonna say that? I truly, I can't. Ugh. He's the worst!
The Bridgertons.
I do love him, though.
Mother's been wanting to...
Like, this is the duality of being an Anthony stan. Sometimes I just want to squeeze his little cheeks, and then other times I just want to, you know?
Nectar, really.
Yes. I have a feeling about him.
You simply chose the horse everyone else has chosen. Quite a feeling.
I made a strategic bet.
Oh, so you've considered your horse's temperament as well as the conditions of the
Oh, it is suddenly feeling rather warm, sister, is it
Nectar
not?
is a prize.
Nectar ran well at Donmar.
Oh my god, not these two trying to butt in. They don't even care.
Struggle to make headway, overheat and slow down during the final leg, giving High Flyer a much swifter, lighter, cooler horse the victory.
You think too much about it.
Yes, exactly. Yes, this is what we want from an enemies to lovers dynamic. Oh, I already pointed out, but the way that Edwina and the Dorset were trying to, like, to turn the conversation, and Kate and Anthony just don't give a fuck. They are just laser focused on each other. Even when they're arguing, this is just, oh, this is delicious. Ah, look at the way he looked at her!
I'm having such fun.
Huh? This man has no brain cells. Head empty. Ah, yes, yes, yes! They have such perfectly matched, unhinged, chaotic energy. He keeps looking at her! Ooh. Ooh, they they got me. Oh my fucking god. Did you see the way he looked at her when she was whistling and freaking out? That was admiration. Okay, did you guys see that? I saw that. Mr. Anthony Bridgerton, shouldn't you be paying attention to the girl that you're courting and not her sister? Why do you keep looking at her like that? I think I know why.
Do you remember the one?
Oh, take my arm. I'll take you out to see him.
Men continue to have the audacity.
The Viscount does not like to lose. He's never stomached it, even back at Oxford. Oh.
Ooh, he knows him!
Each other from Oxford. I thought you met today. Seems a second game was afoot today, and Lord Bridgerton made certain I play the fool. Let us go.
Good on you, Kate.
I meant no harm. I only wish to spend time with you.
See, what Anthony did, I don't think it was necessarily malicious. I mean, being like, hey, like, could you maybe talk to her sister so that way I can get close to the younger one? I don't think it was, like, anything nefarious, but I think especially for Kate, who has relegated herself to the sidelines, whose sister is always the one who is asked to dance at balls, who is kind of treated as a wallflower, despite being that gorgeous. Literally, it's insane the way that these people ignore Kate. Like, are you fucking dumb? But besides all that, besides the Ton's idiocy at not being able to recognize the beauty that is Kate Sharma, I'm sure that hurts to think that someone had, like, an interest in you and then to realize that it was just fake. Like, god damn it, Anthony. Do you know how hard it is to be an Anthony stan when he pulls shit like this? His head has now taken residency where the giant stick once was up his ass.
After all, a woman is allowed to have but two interests. Marriage or spewing slander about their peers, apparently. Find the writer.
Get him, Eloise!
More intellective matters.
I need her and Kate to be friends so bad.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Ah, yay! Cheese Guy and Philippa. I know he's named Mr. Finch, but I like calling him Cheese Guy. Yay! Aww.
People, nay, gossips. They will contrive shameless falsehoods. Rumor can oftentimes be
What is she going on about?
Just ask your mother. Just ask me.
Where is she going with this? I'm so lost.
You seek to unmask Lady Whistledown with the help of your diamond. The writer will assuredly seek
Oh.
access to her, and when she does, Her Majesty will be waiting.
Okay.
Is that why you chose Miss Edwina?
That is a very strange way to try to figure out who Lady Whistledown is. I mean, just because someone talks to Edwina doesn't necessarily mean that they're Lady Whistledown.
She's pompous and arrogant and quite sure she knows best. Sounds like a terrible news.
He's taking out all his Kate-related frustration right now. I love how Anthony's the only one, like, properly dressed.
Perhaps your life might be easier if you pursued someone with a less disagreeable sister.
But why should I be the one to admit defeat?
Okay, let's talk about this conversation because it reveals so much about Anthony's mentality and his feelings and thought process surrounding Edwina versus Kate. Once again, the way he talks about Edwina, it is very clinical. She is suitable. She will be a good Viscountess. She will give me children. Like, it's so emotionless. Anthony has cast himself in the role of the dutiful older brother, the dutiful Viscount, and he believes that Edwina will also fulfill a similar role of the dutiful Viscountess. And it is absolutely hilarious. Nay, hilarious and also a little pathetic. When Colin says, hey, why don't you just move on to someone else? Anthony doesn't come back and say, oh, well, it's because I like Edwina so much. No, it's because he doesn't want to let Kate win. Everything is about Kate. It all comes back to Kate.
So long as we are judicious with our guest list, pardon me.
Is Anthony there? Oh my god!
Where must I be?
I brought a gift for Miss Edwina.
Take your Trojan horse elsewhere.
I assure you, Miss Sharma, this is a very real horse. I'd not recommend trying to climb inside.
True. This is all a game to you. I have never met a man as brazenly
You
presumptuous.
do not even know me.
I know you are polished. I know you are careful.
I
know
think she
that
knows you
this is
pretty
about
well. I think you
circumstance
guys are more
of
similar
There
than
is not
you,
much more.
either of you would like to think.
I was unaware there was a ball this evening.
Soiree.
Hmm.
Rather, did you not receive your invitation? this
No,
afternoon
Anthony
from the back?
Bridgerton's allowed.
And Miss Sharma likes to accuse me of playing games.
Can you blame her?
Oh!
Perhaps Miss Edwina's other suitors plan on choosing their words more wisely tonight. There is a lesson here for you somewhere, Anthony. I only hope that this time you will finally learn it.
I'm sorry, but the way that both his mother and his future wife just roast the absolute shit out of him, I'm kind of living for it. This is the other thing. Anthony sees marriage as a business transaction, but Edwina doesn't feel the same way, and I think Anthony's problem is that he thinks that Edwina thinks practically like him, but we know that she doesn't.
The men thanks to their spirit and competition, concocted the rest of this farce.
Ooh, there's Penelope coming over so she can listen in.
You're the Viscount's sister, yes?
One of them. But do not hold it against me.
The fact the Viscount is your relation almost makes me think better of him.
Certainly not giving too much credit now, should we?
Yes! Eloise Kate friendship!
I was not exactly lonely on my travels. I did begin a real conversation with someone I had known for a very long time, and yet, after everything that happened with Miss Thompson, I realised I never truly knew this person at all.
Oh.
Myself.
Yourself.
All men do is disappoint me. That is all these Bridgerton men know how to do. Penelope, sweetie, it's time to move on. And it's time to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and move the fuck on. We cannot keep doing this. I cannot do this for another fucking season.
What an exquisite necklace. Courtesy of the new Lord Ferguson, I hear.
If they're going with the storyline wherein that new guy
So busy
courts
with
Cressida,
rituals and
I will be
everything
skipping
else.
so fast. It's like the trifecta of like people I do not give a shit about.
Poetry's the opposite, brother. Is the art of revealing precious truth with words.
Benedict is there, all artsy, poetic. He is a true romantic, and Anthony literally can't stand any of it. He was about to read Byron to this girl. Oh, this is so embarrassing.
To delight in her beauty, so much so that all your defences crumble, that you would willingly take on any pain, any burden for her.
He's gonna be like, write that down. Write that down right now.
Write that down.
Oh, you little cheater!
Surely Miss Edwina has time for one more. I spent all evening crafting something original. Would everyone like to hear it?
This episode is just about men continuing to have the audacity. Oh, he's not really gonna read this, is he?
What is it? Truly to admire a woman.
Oh, so you are
To
not a
let her
poet.
feel inspiration.
Oh, baby, I love you. This is
To
not
delight
your strong
in her
suit.
beauty. To honour.
What?
To honor.
What?
Not a man of poetry.
We know.
Miss Edwina, I could stand here and pretend to be someone I'm not. I could pretend to want the very same things as you, but I would be lying. But I assure you that when it comes to action and duty, I shall never be found lacking.
And we know we're not gonna make that face. No. Ooh, not Kate being drawn in. No! No! We're not nodding our head, we're shaking our head. I'm sorry. Okay, Edwina, you and I need to talk because this man literally just stood in front of a whole room and said, I will never love you. I do not want the same things as you. I do not want love. You are not going to take that as a romantic declaration! And you know what else? You know what the cherry on top of it is that he looked at Kate and immediately stopped. He could not lie any longer. He looked at Kate and then looked at his mother, the two women in his life who probably know him best, and he just stopped immediately and told the truth. Like that, ooh, that is a choice. That is a writing choice. That is a narrative choice that they made, and it was a good one. Aww, her little face. Why are you looking? Why are you looking? Why are you looking at her?
I do not care what a single person here thinks of me. Once Edwina is married, I shall return home alone, only too glad to never set foot in the city again.
No.
But I, for one, find it not only terribly disheartening, but also an offence against truth. To hear you say, you wish to be alone? I will be a governess. I will be content knowing my sister is taken care of.
You're lying to yourself. Every conversation that Kate has had with Lady Danbury breaks my heart because I feel like it's the only time that she's ever really truthful. Or maybe it is that Lady Danbury is the only one who can see behind Kate's facade in the same way that Violet is the one person in Anthony's family who sees through his. I hate it. I hate that she's so alone, and I hate that she's so sidelined and forgotten. And I know, in a way, she's put herself in that position, but it's also sad that no one in her own family recognizes it. And it's the same way with Anthony. Anthony does all these things. He's made all these decisions. And yeah, some of them weren't right, and some of them were hurtful, but the intention was always good. And it hurts me that no one in his family tries to recognize that or ask him how he is. The same with Kate. This is only episode 2! How am I gonna do a whole season of this? Oh my god, this is gonna be so painful. Oh yeah.
At least least the elder Charlotte.
Why do you keep looking at her? Oh, Violet clocked it. Oh, Violet clocked it. Lady Danbury's clocking it. Everyone is seeing it but them. Oh, that is a delicious trope.
Not only are these paper stocks identical, but the letter K's, they are slightly misshapen in the exact same way. Surely it's not.
How has she not figured it out? Okay, last episode, Lady Whistledown literally wrote exactly what you said to Penelope. And now you're seeing the similarities in, like, the way things are printed. Like, Eloise, come on. The puzzle pieces are in your hand, girl. Just click them together. Oh, fuck! Oh!
Then Lady Whistledown will indeed be in this very collection.
Yikes.
When even the most well-kept of secrets...
Oh, she is in Eloise!
come to light.
Oh, fuck. Second episode, done and dusted. I feel like in this episode we got to see, first of all, lots of banter between Anthony and Kate. That entire exchange at the horse race was so iconic, and I loved that we got to see those small glimpses of admiration that Anthony gave Kate when she was just like losing her mind at her horse winning. I think it's small moments like those where you realize like how similar they are, and I think that's really what this episode in particular is doing. It is showing us just how much Kate and Anthony parallel each other in their private lives, especially with the way that they conduct themselves with their families, with the role that they take on in their families. We saw a bit of Eloise starting to put two and two together. Like I said, I know that girl has more than a single brain cell to spare. I don't know why they are treating her like this in the narrative and making it seem like she's dumber than she really is. She should definitely have figured it out by now, but they're probably going to drag that whole plot line for like the whole season, so I better buckle up and get used to disappointment. When it comes to the Featheringtons, I mean, you already know, I don't care. I turn that shit up to 2 times speed every time I see the Featheringtons. Anyway, we're still in our enemies era right now, but I have a feeling, because of the next episode they'll be heading to Aubrey Hall, this is when we're going to start seeing some moments of levity and understanding, perhaps some attraction. I mean, there's already attraction. Like, I mean, Anthony is not getting all hot and bothered and trying to kill his brothers while fencing over a woman he's not attracted to. I can't wait. I feel like the next episode is definitely going to be a favorite of mine. I love everything about Kate Sharma. I love everything about Anthony Bridgerton. Well, actually, let me take it back. I love everything about Anthony Bridgerton except for when he's running his misogynistic mouth. Then he can shut the fuck up, and Kate Sharma can be the one to do that for him. Right now, she's shutting him up with scathing words. I cannot wait for the day that she shuts him up by slamming her mouth on his. That is going to be a glorious day, my friends. So that is it for me today, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Remember that we are going to keep our discussion to just this episode and the one previously. If you guys want to find me or follow me anywhere else, all those links will be down below. I love you all very dearly, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!